subscribe and click the bell icon to turn on notifications.
In the previous module, we started analyzing the financials of ABC Company. We had a look at various analytical tools such as the vertical analysis, the horizontal analysis, and the trend analysis. We also spent some time on the variance analysis. Now, many times, the numbers do not tell you the whole story. If you want to tell a story about the numbers, it might make sense to graphically illustrate the data. If we talk about financial data in particular, one very commonly used chart is called the waterfall chart. In a waterfall chart, you simply select a starting point and you illustrate all the pluses and minuses to come up with an end point. So in this video, we'll be creating a waterfall chart of ABC Company and we'll utilize the variance analysis that we've already done in the previous module. So our starting point in this example will be the gross profit that we had budgeted for, which was 14,502. And then we need to get to the net income that is attributable to ABC Company in December 19, which is 4289. So our starting point is 14,502. And by having a look at the data that we have available, we need to get to 4289. So let's first create a table with the starting point and the ending point, and then we will fill in the gaps or the pluses and minuses I alluded to earlier. Let's first create a table and then we'll graphically illustrate that using a waterfall chart. So starting off with the starting point, which is the budget GP. Let me just type it over here. That's the budget GP, which was $14,502. Now somehow, even though we have started with the budget GP, we need to end at the net income in 2019. So we need to see what the variance was if we compare the 2019 data with the budget data. So the variance in the gross profit was 24 minus 24. So the GP decrease in 2019 was minus 24. So if I add these two numbers up, I arrive at the 2019 GP of 14,478, which is mentioned over here. Now that we are in 2019, we can use the data in 2019 to arrive at the net income in 2019. From 14,478, there were a number of subtractions that were performed in the P&L. The first one being the selling general and administrative expenses. Let's call it SG&A for our waterfall. And this was a negative 7,559. Then we have other expenses, which was a negative 100. We have post-retirement expenses, which is minus 201. We have the interest expense, which is minus 353. We have income taxes, which is minus 1911. And lastly, we have the non-controlling interest, which is also being subtracted. It's a minus 65. And then after deducting all these line items from the budget, we arrive at the actual profit of 4289. Let's do a quick check here. Do we actually arrive at a profit of 4289? Yes, indeed we do, as you can see over here. Let's just add a border around this table. So this is the table, and we need to use this table to create a waterfall chart. So I'll select the data in the table. I'll go in the Insert tab, and then I'll go over here. This is the Insert Waterfall Chart option. I'll select the first option, and this is what I get. So to start off with, we can rename this chart title by double-clicking here. Let's just call it Budget GP to Actual Profit 2019, or 19 for short. Budget GP to Actual Profit. And now if you look at the chart, it does look a bit quirky. How do we go about fixing it? Remember, in a waterfall chart, we are going from the starting point, which is the budget GP, to an end point, which is the actual profit. And if you look at the actual profit bar, it's kind of in midair. We need to lock it down to the x-axis. Everything else seems reasonable. We have the budget GP and then we have all the decreases to arrive at the actual profit. So the problem is just in the last bar, which is the actual profit bar. So in order to solve that problem, I'll click on the last bar, I'll double click on it. I get the format data point options, and under series options, you will notice that there is an option called set as total. If I click on this and if I close it, let me make this bigger. This looks much better now, doesn't it? We have the budget GP, and now the numbers are telling us a story. Starting off with the budget GP, what has actually happened and why has the 14,502 become the 4,289 in actual profit in 2019? The biggest reason for the decline has been the SG&A expenses. We have some income taxes and some other line items as well, the most prominent being the interest expense. You can further format this waterfall chart. One simple but effective option that I use is to highlight the goalposts, the starting point and the ending point. So in this example, that would be the budget GP and the actual profit. In order to make these stand out a bit more, I'll click on this option here, the budget GP. I'll go in the Home tab and I'll make this bold. And you might want to increase the text font size as well. So it was originally at 9. Let's make that 11. So that's the 14,502, which is the starting point. We repeat the same process for the ending point. I'll go in the Home tab. I'll increase the font size to 11 and I'll make this bold. And there you go. You have a number of other options available as well. You can change the colors, you can highlight the data, you can do what you want. But basically, this waterfall chart is extremely effective when you want to tell a story behind the numbers. In the earlier versions of Excel, waterfall charts were not very easy to work with. But in the most recent versions, I have noted they have become relatively straightforward to use. If you work in the field of finance, I encourage you to utilize waterfall charts. These waterfall charts will make you look more competent and confident, and you can become your boss's favorite in no time.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. To see the full course that this video came from, click over there. And click over there to see more videos from Simon Says It.